Oshkosh Media is government programming on GovTV, community programming on Life TV, and community radio on Oshkosh FM 101.9.
Greetings and welcome to the Oshkosh 4th of July Parade 2024, now in its 33rd year. Our theme this year is Let Freedom Ring. I'm your host, John Neiman, producer and co-host of the show The Place to Be Oshkosh on Life TV. Also proud to say that this year's show won the Wisconsin Excellence Award, as well as did last year's 4th of July Parade, so I'm in good company. I'm here also to thank Oshkosh Media, who makes this parade possible, along with the Friends of Oshkosh Media. Today on duty, Daryl, Ian, and Scott. Also like to thank our sponsors, House of Flowers for the beautiful display, and also the Oshkosh Herald with Karen Schneider. Before the parade began, we had the annual handing out of the flags with Southwest and Downtown Rotary. Also then, the American Legion Riders, the Oshkosh Aces Motorcycle Club, the Rustic Riders, and Winnebago Marine Corps and their League Auxiliary. This parade is made possible through the wonderful 4th of July Parade Committee, which is all volunteers. Dwayne Cannon and Betty Cannon, Chairman, and Ann Hauk, Coordinator. We have to thank our committee members for putting on this parade, all volunteers again. So Myron Dimmitt, Joe Busha, Chuck Butzloff, Dennis Cartwright, Bruce Williams, Jeff Freund, George Gunther, Gary Lee, Tom Arts, Tom Schofield, Ann Hamilton, Donna Butzloff, and Dee Dee Freund. And this is the 33rd year of the parade. It started in 1991 to celebrate the troops coming back from Desert Storm. And the parade has been here for 33 years, except the year we had COVID. So we're so excited to be here in downtown Oshkosh celebrating the 4th of July with you. Here we have the Oshkosh Police Department Honor Guard, who are a fixture in this parade and all the parades that take place in our wonderful city of Oshkosh. Joining them are also Winnebago County personnel. Very nice to see everyone decked out in their red, white, and blues, standing up with their hand over their heart, recognizing the importance of our flag and all those men and women who fought for the freedoms that we have and enjoy today. Of course, coming into view is the Marine Corps League Auxiliary, and of course they're very, very popular because they're handing out candy for all the kids that have lined our streets today in Oshkosh. A truly beautiful day, a little humid, but no thunderstorms yet. Again, looking at the Honor Guard. Can you hear the wonderful patriotic music? It's the Oshkosh VFW Band under the direction of Lisa Zemlock. This year is the band's 78th year of serving our citizens of Wisconsin. Rounding applause for them as they finish their song. We appreciate the VFW Band and all they do for our wonderful community, sharing their musical talents with us. know what the most popular food is today? Of course, it's the hot dogs, and Americans typically will eat 150 million hot dogs on the 4th of July. Here is the VFW color guard and some of their members walking, again throwing out candy, which makes them very, very popular. It's so nice to see them in the parade. It's also so nice to see all the respect that is given and well deserved to these men and women. You know, we were talking about hot dogs. Do you know that Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest, the champion Joey Chestnut ate 74 hot dogs and buns in just 10 minutes. Now, I like myself a good hot dog, but that's a lot of hot dogs in a short amount of time. But again, it's celebrating the 4th of July. Also, looking for something to do 4th of July, we have a lot of events going on at Menominee Park. We have food trucks, concessions, and of course, the fireworks display at dusk, sponsored again by Festival Food. Again, this parade is made possible through Oshkosh Media. On staff today are Daryl, Ian, and Scott. We appreciate all of their help. As now coming into sight is the Military Veterans Museum, dedicated to telling the stories of our honored veterans. If you haven't been there, please go out there. They're located on Poberezny Road. They are a volunteer-driven museum preserving the history of our great country. Again, I want to thank Dwayne Cannon and Betty for being the chairman of this parade, and also Ann Hauk, who's the coordinator. And their work goes on all year round because, once again, this parade is volunteer driven. Coming into sight is the City of Oshkosh Fire Department ladder truck C-15. All bright and shiny red in our parade today. And of course, handing out candy for all the kiddos who truly enjoy it. What a great day to be in downtown Oshkosh. It's a beautiful day. There are lots and lots of people here watching our wonderful 4th of July parade. And as I said, it's the 33rd annual parade. Only missed the parade because of COVID. Otherwise, they have done an outstanding job with this wonderful parade. And again, hats off to the Vietnam Veterans of America and the Associate Vietnam Veterans of America for putting on this parade. Town of Algoma Fire Department is now in sight. And they have their fire truck, and they also have a pickup truck. Today is the day to wear the color red and be proud. Of course, we should be doing that every day, but so nice to see all of this going on in downtown Oshkosh, where you can discover what's going on in Oshkosh. If you're from Oshkosh, you know the purple color that's coming into sight. It's Expert Automotive Services, a locally owned, family-owned business in Oshkosh for over 30 years. Thank you very much again for being in this parade. Love the noise, love everyone's excitement being here in downtown Oshkosh in the parade. Beautiful trucks at Expert. And again, one of the biggest hits seems to be the candy. Wow. Every vehicle you could imagine, Expert has brought, which is really cool. And the reaction that they're getting is simply wonderful.
If you need
not just candy being thrown out, there's also can cozies being thrown out. So a nice variety of things. Hopefully, because it is going to get humid today, hopefully we're going to see other things being handed out, such as popsicles. And coming into view right now is Winnebago County Chairperson John Damo and his family, decked out for the holidays. A bubble gun, that's really cool to have, it's refreshing. And again, Winnebago County emergency management vehicles, part of the parade. You know, we talked earlier about what's going on in Oshkosh. Have to go down to Menominee Park. There's so much going on at Menominee Park. 19 food trucks will be there throughout the day. Try the zoo, it's wonderful and it's free. The Lake Fi Cafe open, and again, and then everything culminating at dusk, if the weather holds, with the 4th of July fireworks sponsored generously by Festival Foods. You know, we talked about hot dogs being the #1 favorite food. Do you know that in parts of New England, what's popular today? Eating salmon. I guess everyone has their own taste. I definitely would take the hot dogs. But again, that's what makes America great. Coming into view now is Oshkosh Jazzercise. Dancing along, getting their exercise as they entertain us on this wonderful 4th of July parade. And look at that wonderful car. It's a 1931 Duesenberg prototype, handmade, all steel. Wow. Talk about a luxury car that people want to see doing good in our parade as they lead the Jazzercise dancers. Let's watch. Big round of applause for the Jazzercise group. They're a fixture in our parades here, and we truly do appreciate them. Love the music. Here we have the City of Oshkosh parade. Every year they have a parade entry. This is truly a gorgeous float. The Liberty Bell. The red, white, and blue. It's truly wonderful. You know, and as a part of trivia, do you know that the organizers, the signers of the Declaration of Independence, tapped the Liberty Bell 13 times in honor of the 13 colonies. How fitting it is. What a beautiful, beautiful float in our parade here in downtown Oshkosh. Here we have VFW Post 2126 out of Menasha. They promote education, leadership, and service. Thank you very much for being in our parade. Thank you for the service that you give and that you gave not only to our country, but that you still give today. So we truly, truly appreciate and thank you for being in our parade. For me, the most heartwarming thing about this parade is to see the respect that people give to our veterans and the respect that people give to the flag. Okay, up next is the Oshkosh Area Humane Society. Thank you very much. They do say that you're not going to see as many dogs in the parade today as you normally would because the weather is a little hot for the dogs, but we appreciate them. Congratulations on all the remodeling and renovation that you're doing at the Oshkosh Area Humane Society. You do a great service to our community and to all the pets. I love the van which says they're different on purpose, and their purpose is to help out all the animals. I think you hear it. Coming into view is the O'Connor family fire truck. This is a 1981 Ford fire engine. Kathleen, Elizabeth, Caroline, and Paul love decorating the truck and showing it off in our parades. Look at all the kids on top of that truck, throwing out the candy. Fire truck decked out in its finest. Again, this parade is made possible by Oshkosh Media and the Friends of Oshkosh Media. For replay times, go to oshkoshmedia.org and you can see when the parade is on for the month of July. Here we have the American Black Belt Academy, teaching students basic life skills. This is their 36th year in our Oshkosh, and one thing that you're going to see about the participants in our parade is the longevity of the businesses, the not-for-profits that are in this parade. As I said, American Black Belt Academy, this is their 36th year in Oshkosh. Coming into view now is our current Miss Oshkosh, Addie Walkholz, and Miss Oshkosh teen, Jaden Dalton, who did a great job in the Miss Wisconsin and the Miss Teen Wisconsin pageant this past June. We have to thank the Oshkosh Area Women's Association, a not-for-profit, who makes this possible and who supports all of the scholarships for these young women. Scholarships really help them, and these two young ladies, Jaden and Addie, have become great leaders and representatives of the city of Oshkosh. Coming into sight is the Oshkosh AMVETS and their auxiliary. Again, over 75 years in service to veterans. I hear music, do you? Music makes the parade also. And here, coming into view, is the Oshkosh Area Community Band. They're playing Days of Glory. Again, they're under the direction of music director David Berndt. John Baston is the associate director, and Terry Hathaway is the founding father of the Oshkosh Area Community Band, going strong for 37 years. Let's listen. And now coming into sight is Harv Ross Farms 1929 Ford Model A pickup. Looking good there. It's 1929 Ford A. And right behind that is John Giddings with his Super M tractor. Again, in our hearts and in our prayers are all the farmers across the United States who've had to deal with all of the rain, the flooding that we've had. We wish them the very best, because truly the farmers are one of the strong backbones of America. They feed us, and we're thankful for that. Guess what? Winnebago County Fair is coming soon, July 31st through August 4th. The theme this year for the fair is Strollin' the Fair. And there we have our fairest of the fair, Lexi Novak. Does a great representation for all of us of what it means to be part of Winnebago County and the fair. Again, go to the fair. I have great, great memories of being with my grandparents at the fair. Strollin' the Fair without a care, July 31st through August 4th at our fairgrounds. And they even brought some animals along with us, really lively animals. I'm glad they could join us. No one's picking up after them though, but hey, they're doing a good job. Now we have American Legion Post 70. Again, I talked about longevity with this fair. They have been in existence for 105 years, supporting veterans and their families. American Legion Post 70. Thank you very much for your service. And the kiddos, thank you for the candy. Coming into view now is the Oshkosh United Martial Arts. They have the Statue of Liberty. Does she not look good? The Liberty Bell and an eagle. What a wonderful float. And it's nice to see all of the children here participating. Again, teaching basic life skills, and one of the biggest life skills is teaching respect. And it looks like they are a parade trophy winner. So congratulations to Oshkosh United Martial Arts and your trophy. Wow, love the eagle. Thank you guys for participating in our Oshkosh 4th of July parade. Let's watch. Again, I'm so happy to be part of this parade for many, many years. I host a show on Life TV called The Place to Be Oshkosh, whose focus is volunteers. And that's what this parade is all about. It's about all of these people volunteering their time and their talent and their efforts to celebrate the 4th of July. They could be camping, they could be in the pool, but they're here in Oshkosh celebrating, so thank you. And coming into sight, Oshkosh Lodge 292, the Elks Lodge. Again, longevity. They've been serving our community for 129 years. They have fundraisers throughout the year to support specific programs such as school, our veterans, the youth, and more drug awareness. What a beautiful, beautiful program. And again, they're a parade winner also. 3 years in a row, I'm told, they have won. So congratulations. They really deserve it because the Elks is very, very active in our community, and we're very thankful for all that they do, which is they reach out and they care. Again, while there's a little break, I ask you always turn to Oshkosh Media for what you need to see, whether it's government or Life TV. Lots and lots of good programs on there, lots and lots of information. And again, thank you to Karen Schneider and the Herald for being a sponsor of the parade, and also Oshkosh House of Flowers for this wonderful, wonderful display on our table. Here we go to the award-winning Julie's Touch of Silver Dance Studio. Again, in their 43rd year serving us in Oshkosh. Participants are ages 3 to 18. And in the parade today, there are over 100 baton twirling students. And we don't have to remind you, but Julie's are world champions. Let's watch and listen to their wonderful routine. And you know, I can tell you this is not easy. Just walking down the city streets is hard, but you're walking, you're keeping the beat, and you're throwing and twirling those batons. Great job, girls. Thank you very much for being a part of this parade and all the parades in the city of Oshkosh. I like to watch the faces of the little girls in the crowd watching, probably hoping that they can be out there doing the same thing, dancing and twirling the batons. Great job to Julie's Touch of Silver. I don't know if my counting is right, but I think there's more than 100 young ladies participating in this today. I think it's more close to 120. So again, thank you very much. And thank you also to the teachers and staff at Julie's Touch of Silver who have the patience and the guidance for these young women. It's so nice to see the age difference and how the younger girls look up to the older girls. Perfect. Now on site is the Winnebago County Democratic Party participating in our parade. And this is what makes America great, that we all can get along and participate to celebrate the freedoms that we have and the freedoms that we all enjoy. Nice to see the enthusiasm, but again, there are some kids who are really making out like bandits with the candy here. I hope they share it with their parents or their grandparents. Here we have Lori Palmieri for State Assembly. Served the city of Oshkosh very well for many years on the city council. Also, beautiful, beautiful red sports car, Kyle Kehoe. And coming into view is Miss Rural Winnebago, Kylie Kempen. She is 2024 Miss Rural Winnebago, and her job is to serve and promote Winnebago County. Love it, very, very cool. They've been empowering youth since 1969. And Oshkosh Youth Soccer Club. Soccer for pre-K through age 18. And of course, it all culminates in the summer with their annual soccer tournament. Here comes the bug, a good bug, 102.3 FM, where you can get hometown broadcasting for what's going on locally and what's going on in the state. I love retro radio. Here's Cobeson Buses. I love this story. They've been around for 86 years. The bus you see is a 1951 Dodge school bus. It's named the horn beat me on that one. It's named Goldie after the founder, Elwood Cobeson, who was a local farmer, had the gift of gab, would stop at all the farmers, and they asked him to take the kids to school. So what a great way to start your company. Thank you, Cobeson. We truly, truly appreciate your service to our children. Allies of Autism Off-Road Racing Team. And here we have the Pickett Steam and Gas Engine Club. This is a 1929 model, and it's done with the Scott Miller family for 93 years. Let's talk about longevity. Let's talk about pride. Simply wonderful. And following that, in the bright orange, is a 1990 GI Case Farm tractor. It's been in their family since the 1950s, along with the refurbished wagon. Just a reminder that the club has their event the weekend after Labor Day. Beautiful weather here in downtown Oshkosh to help celebrate the 4th of July. And as I said, 33rd year of this parade. And we're so thankful to Dwayne and Betty Cannon and Ann Hauk and their committee for all they have done to make this parade possible. Here we have the Southside Ice Yacht Club. They were formed in 1937. They invite you to stop down on Fridays to enjoy their delicious fish fry, which I have been to and is simply wonderful. And again, it's volunteer driven. Love their little floats. Says, fun for all seasons. The Southside Ice Yacht Club. Thank you for being in our parade. And I see they have boxes and boxes of candy because they have a way to go to Menominee Park for the parade. Coming into view right now is the Oshkosh Wild Wrestling. Their motto, their theme is to prepare individuals for the challenge. So we appreciate them being here. They're handing out lots and lots of candy. I even see a squirt gun, I think, there too, maybe cooling off the crowd or their walkers. But thank you very much for participating in our parade. Up now, Winnebago County Republican Party. Again, this is what makes America great, that we can all get along and work for what's good for our citizens in the United States of America. Thank you very, very much for participating in our parade. Hey, this group is throwing out beads. Really, really cool. So, Patterson for State Assembly. Love the outfits. Wow. Can you hear the music? I'm so proud of this group. This is the Oshkosh Area School District Summer Marching Band, a combination of band students, grades 9 through 12, from Oshkosh North and West. This is their third year in a row participating in our Oshkosh 4th of July parade. And they're playing a familiar tune. Let's listen. You're a Grand Old Flag. Beautiful, thank you very much. Up next is Oshkosh Freemasons, Lodge number 27, the world's oldest and most established fraternity, again in Oshkosh for 175 years. We have to remember also that their site, their building, is on the National Register of Historic Places. It's on Washington Ave. Check it out. They're very, very community-minded, and we appreciate them being in the parade. And they're handing out Icy Pops, which is a big, big hit here for the parade. A way to cool down. They are really, really popular with the kids. There's our American flag. Coming into sight now is the DAV Chapter 17 of Winnebago County, Disabled American Veterans. What a great group this is. Again, helping our veterans. And in the official van is the Commander Barb Belmont and other officers. Thank you very much for being in our parade, but thank you also for fulfilling the promises to the men and women who proudly served. Truly appreciate you. Here we have Altrusa of Oshkosh. They are a service organization, and boy, do they serve in our community. Local charities that benefit from them are Winnebago Literacy Council, Day by Day, Christine Ann, Oshkosh, Sleep in Heavenly Peace, Brewing Futures. Driving the car is Ingrid Christensen, who's the district governor, and she's governor of 7 states. Hats off to Altrusa. They do so much good in our community. There's Ingrid and there's Judy, and here is my friend Carlene. Thank you. She personally gave me candy. She goes to the top of the list. But great, they're a great group of women who are dedicated to service in our community. And here we have Nate Gustafson for State Assembly, who's also on the Board of Supervisors. love the music, don't you? I can't play an instrument, I can't sing a note, but I sure can listen and I sure can appreciate. And here we have Trinity Evangelical Lutheran Church and School on Bowen with their praise band. And I have to say, this group is in many, many Oshkosh parades. Let's listen to the praise band from Trinity Lutheran Church and School. I love it. And I'm sure it's going to get hot this afternoon, so they'll be taking that pontoon boat out for a ride also. But thank you, Trinity, for always participating in our parades. We truly appreciate it. Now we have the Winnebago County Committee of Wisconsin Right to Life, whose theme in that beautiful white van is Choose Life. Again, respecting everyone's positions and everyone's opinions is what the 4th of July is all about, and it should be about every day of our lives. Oshkosh Flyers Football Club. They have about 25 players and 5 coaches walking along today in our parade. Again, it's so nice to see the youth involved in this parade, because the parade starts at 9 a.m. and they could be sleeping in, they could be at a friend's house, they could be camping, they could be swimming, but they're here participating in our 4th of July parade. Love the uniforms, the bright blue, appreciate them very, very much. Again, if you're looking for replay times of this parade, because a lot of people want to see themselves in the parade, just go to oshkoshmedia.org and you can find out when this parade replays through the month of July. It's just great to see a lot of things that you might have missed when you were watching it or when you were walking in it. And coming into view right now is the Libertarian Party of the Fox Valley. They have with them U.S. Senate candidate Phil Anderson.
Independent candidate running for U.S. Senate. Not a Republican, not a Democrat. I'll be on the ballot.
And coming into sight, the Muslim community of Oshkosh, who are very active in our community. I know they really support blood drives besides all the good that they do. They were the first mosque in Oshkosh. They were established in 2010. Thank you very much for participating in our parade. Let freedom ring. Again, I would be amiss if I didn't thank the wonderful crew who's here taping this parade today, and that would be Ian, Daryl, and Scott. And then make sure you watch the parade on Oshkosh Media Live TV. Here we have The Score Radio, 95.3 or 99.1. The Score is your radio home of the best sports talk lineup in Northeast Wisconsin. You can hear Marquette Hoops, the NCAA tournament, NASCAR, as well as local play-by-play. And there's Kevin Stottmiller with his LA Case tractor. He says it was his dad's tractor. Isn't it nice to keep it in the family? Thank you, Kevin, for being in the parade. Coming into sight is a rather new organization, the Tina Troy Cancer Foundation. It's been around for about 5 years, and their motto, which I love, is nobody fights alone. Nobody fights cancer alone. What a great group, great not-for-profit. And again, they're handing out icy pops and beads, which really makes them popular. But thank you, the Tina Troy Cancer Foundation, for what you do. Some great bikes in our parade, decked out in their finest, red, white, and blue. It's got the crowd on their feet. Well, to tell you the truth, the crowd has been on their feet for most of this parade, just showing their love and respect for the participants and for this great birthday, the 4th of July. And here we have the Oshkosh Raptors. They are the newly improved football club, formerly known as the Oshkosh Eagles. Their objective is to nurture and to refine young athletes, installing a strong focus of dedication toward their athletic development. Another great group to get your youth involved with. And look at all the candy. And they're picking up the candy and they're giving it to the youngsters. Here we have the Winnebago Land BMX Club. Again, an organization that is volunteer driven with kids and with parents. You want to check them out? You can check them out Wednesday nights at 6:30 or Saturdays at noon. Spectators are welcome. They accept all ages and all abilities. Doesn't that look like fun? And it's good exercise. And look at all the different ages here in our parade. Again, I can't say it enough. Thank you very much for volunteering to be part of our 4th of July celebration. As they're in front of us right now, they're doing some tricks. Really cool. It also says you can go to their website for more information. So again, Winnebago Land BMX website. I can barely keep the bike on 2 wheels. These guys are doing wheelies. Great job. And here we have the Oshkosh North Youth Baseball, building a bright future for its players. And again, their role of the Oshkosh North Youth Baseball is to improve skills. It's so nice to see these organizations here who are looking out for our youth. Go Spartans, celebrating our youth.
We're way back. Come on, Moose.
Coming into sight now, Discover Oshkosh. They have the Oshkosh Ultimate Event Guide. Look at the guy on the unicycle. Discover Oshkosh wants you to know everything going on in Oshkosh, and they do a great job. Check them out on their Facebook page. Things coming up, we have EAA coming up July 22nd. We have the Winnebago County Fair. We have Waterfest on Thursdays. We have the Farmers Market on Saturdays. We have X-Roads concert August 8th through 10th. Get your visitor's guide. Check out Discover Oshkosh. I don't know about the crew, but I'm getting a little hungry. And here we have Chick-fil-A in our parade. I don't know if they're giving out samples of their product, but they're here. And I love their mascot. Great mascot that says eat more chicken. So thank you very much for coming to Oshkosh and being part of our business community. We appreciate it. Again, this is just a chance for us to be thankful for all the freedoms that we have and enjoy, and our veterans. Independence Day became a federal holiday in 1870, and Massachusetts became the first state to make it a state holiday. So go Massachusetts. Do you hear them? It's WIXX 101. It's the home of Huggy, Natalie, and the Corey Morning Show. So Corey's driving the van. Natalie and Hayes are trailing in the van. And I'm looking for a sandwich because I'm hungry. I was told Huggy was supposed to be dressed as Uncle Sam, but they mistakenly sent a sandwich costume. Let's see if that's true. But thank you, WIXX. You're right.
Thank you so much for listening to
Go WIXX. Well, I see Uncle Sam, and I see the sandwich costume also. It's kind of fitting that a sandwich is handing out candy, isn't it? So thank you very much.
He ordered an Uncle Sam costume, but he accidentally ordered a sandwich costume.
I get it now. Didn't get it before. Uncle Sam and sandwich. Got it.
On WIXX, Andrew Hayes dressed up in his All-American gear. You can hear him on weekday afternoons from 2 to 6 on WIXX.
I tell you, what's with all the food? I am so hungry now, and here we have Leon's. Because we have Michael Schraub for State Assembly. And check out Leon's hot beef. Check out all their food. But check out Michael Schraub for State Assembly. Thank you for being in our parade today. I'm sure Leon's is going to be popular after the parade for everyone to go get a nice, cool ice cream.
But accidentally ordered a sandwich costume.
I tell you, the kids won't have to ask for any candy throughout the summer till maybe Halloween, because there has been lots and lots of candy handed out today. Here we have the Boy Scouts of America, the Twin Lakes District. Available to boys and girls ages 5 through 18. This group is comprised of scouts and leaders. And now we're proud to have in the parade the Wisconsin Lao Veterans of America, serving Hmong and Lao veterans, appreciating the service that they gave, especially in Vietnam. Thank you so very much for participating. The beautiful, beautiful costumes and your service to the Hmong and to the Lao veterans. This truly is what make America great, and what we're all about is the blending together of cultures to make us great. And everybody's celebrating the freedoms that our veterans fought for, gave up their lives for. So thank you so very much for your service. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful parade. So excited to be here. Thank you so much for everybody for participating. And again, Oshkosh is a strong and giving community made up of many wonderful donors and many great volunteers. And that's what this parade is all about, is people coming together to volunteer. And here we have the Vietnam Veterans of America and the Associate Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 437, who make this parade possible. Chapter 437 started the 4th of July parade in 1991, and we thank them for their service in this parade. Again, we all remember Doc Suntleitner, and then Rick Wing, and now Dwayne Cannon has taken over, Ann Hauk as the coordinator. The Vietnam Veterans of America served so many wonderful groups. The Homeless Vets at King, the Old Glory Honor Fight, Christine Ann Center, Salvation Army, Bella Medical. They also have their Orange Blossom drives to support all the groups. So we're so very, very thankful for this group who serves veterans, but who is also responsible for this wonderful 4th of July parade. We all should stand and we all should applaud because of the service that they gave, the time that they still give. And I hate to say it, but the parade is coming to an end. But what a great parade It was. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm very, very proud and pleased to be the host, the commentator for the annual 4th of July Parade. And also check out my show on Life TV called The Place to Be Oshkosh. It's a great show that spotlights volunteers and all their events and programs in our wonderful, wonderful community. What a great parade. I'm sure people now are going home to picnics, going to Menominee parks. They're discovering everything that's available in Oshkosh. And we also have to remember to thank the Oshkosh Auxiliary Police who serve, protect, and also make this a truly great parade. Thank you all very much for watching, and remember that replays are on OshkoshMedia.org.